Mayor Carlisle indicated today that the city would not need to extend the 0.5% general excise tax surcharge,
nor increase it to pay for the city's proposed rail project. That's according to our partners at civilbeat.com. But a meeting in Washington, D.C. is raising questions about what the city needs to do to secure federal funding. The city needs the Federal Transit Administration to enter a full funding grant agreement, giving the project the necessary $1.55 billion in federal funds. Carlisle and Honolulu Authority for Rapid Transportation Chair Don Horner met for about an hour and a half with FTA officials this morning.
They both came out of it very optimistic. As always, Honolulu officials confident about the project, and both of them say it's on track.
According to our partners at civilbeat.com, it appears October is the federal government's target for entering into a full funding grant agreement with the city. But before that can happen, FTA Administrator Peter Rogoff told Honolulu officials more needs to be done by the city.
The key, Administrator Rogoff said, is for Honolulu to have a, quote, adequate buffer. That means to be able to have enough cash on hand to be tapped if there are cost overruns or any revenue shortfalls.
Anti-rail proponent and former mayoral candidate Panos Provodoros thinks residents will have to pay more from their pockets.
Property tax, car registrations, or other sources that the city may come up with or as a tack on. For example, in Canada, they even tack on a rail charge to your water bill or your sewer bill. So similar things.
One thing that Mayor Carlisle did make clear was that of all of the options the city is exploring, there are ones that the city has the authority to implement. So what that tells us is that it would exclude a GET surcharge increase or extension because that would require state approval.
The 0.5% GET surcharge began in 2007 and ends in 2022. According to city documents, it's expected to generate about $3.5 billion for the rail project. And according to our partners at civilbeat.com, Carlisle said that he would propose a plan in the coming weeks for how to shore up the contingency plan to the federal government.